It feels like we've been out here a long time now. We've had a lot of practices so far. We know, what we're doing, offense and defense. We're starting to try to clean up some of the smaller details that you're usually able to get to in the second week of training camp. We're getting to that now, but we've been out here a long time, and it shows. We know how to practice, and we're starting to get some guys to get some confidence in the way that they play, especially some of our younger players. The thing that you start getting anxious on, that guys are getting a little tired and a little weary, so you want to make sure that you're healthy as you possibly can be these last few days, because it's very important that they feel confident, that they feel some of them have played at a high level to this point in time. So the part of me that's a little weary is just making sure that guys get out of spring ball at their highest level and be able to get back into the weight room and then get on with self-practice during the summer.
There's notice Trayvon's missed a few practices. Is that injury related?
Yes, he has a little bit of an injury right now, and hopefully we'll get him back sooner rather than later. He had a few practices where he came out, he dinged himself a little bit. He had a little bit of and continued to play with it, but as we went back and looked at it, we're going to hold him out until we feel real comfortable with him getting back.
When you looked at the tape from the second scrimmage, are you pretty pleased with what you saw from the first scrimmage to the second scrimmage?
I would have liked to see us make a few more big plays on offense, and we had a chance to make a few more big plays. Defensively, they stopped us from making some of those big plays. Defensively, we tackled at a higher level, much higher level. It was easy to see Tim Irvin. He made a lot of plays, even when he wasn't the one tackling. I thought Aaron Ramsey made some spectacular plays, not just the big plays, but he made some spectacular plays, not just flashing. Our defensive line they played at a real high level. So I was impressed with them. I'm really impressed with their growth from the beginning of spring to now. They got more people, of course, but they're playing better.
You know what? We're getting better every day. We're really locking in on the mental errors and ball security right now. And we're trimming it down every day, but that's kind of where we're putting our emphasis, making sure we're not having any mental errors and not having any ball security issues.
What did you see out of your offense, especially after the second scrimmage? Did they progress how you would like them to in the spring camp?
I think we're getting better. We're getting a hat on a hat, getting the ball run downhill. We're improving in the running game. We're getting better at making decisions at quarterback on a run-pass option type of stuff, and we're able to make some plays off of that. But what we really want to make sure we get done is that we're able to run the football when we need to.
Last season you had some problems with special teams at the beginning, and there was some improvement throughout the season. Where was that improvement most happening?
I think a lot just it was new schemes. We were trying to find the right personnel, here and there, whether it was kickoff, moving a guy here and there, or maybe a guy that was hurt and came back in later on. Joe Carter, when he came back and started playing, it was a focal point on all four of our special teams. We started playing better too, so we started getting some guys back healthy that were a little dinged up early on in the year. But also on the same time, everybody was trying to learn a new offense, a new defense, new special teams. Well, you're always going to take precedent to the offense and the defense too. And special teams, it just took us a while to get the right personnel in, but then also have everybody feel comfortable with the scheme and this and that. And we're going to have more depth than what we did last year, but also at the same time, we're going to push to use some starters on those also. Maybe not on 3 or 4 units, but 1 or 2 units, things like that. The biggest thing, we're going to put the best guys out there. And if it's a starter and we're not going to overload them on a bunch of units, and that gives us the best opportunity to win, that's what we're going to do. But we've got to have a great mix of just putting the best guys out there, whether he's a starter, a 2 deep guy, things like that. But just our overall depth, we're going to be a lot better than we were last year.
Do you feel like you have an advantage with Jake and him being a combo specialist to go out and kick some punts and place kick as well? Is that an advantage for you guys?
It's an advantage from the depth side of things. Like I said earlier, if let's say he's a guy that is our punt guy and our field goal guy, we got to just be smart with how much we put on him on Sunday through Friday, to make sure he's always fresh. He gets enough reps that he feels good into Saturday, but also not enough reps that he's tired on Saturday, and we got to keep him fresh, things like that. I think depth-wise, if we could get combo guys every year, that's where I'd like to go, because one guy creates depth on 2 different units for you.